Hey, what's up and hello? This is the Chris Nicole bringing you my views on life, love, and the world of entertainment through my eyes. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on what time you are watching this live. Hello, crew. Hope all is well. And I am here to review Love After Lockup. Season 5, episode 33 is what they say on here, and it is first times and second chances. Hey, Vanna. Hey, Froggy. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, GSP. Hey, Leo. Hey, Nene. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Hey, Suzanne. We are here. We are here. Yes, we are. We are inside. We're inside. So I'm rating this episode a D as in dog. It just wasn't that good. I don't know, y'all. Like, I feel like my eyelids was getting heavy when I was watching it. It wasn't. It was. See, that's the thing. Hey, Lady February, that's the thing. It's some places it'll say season 6, episode 3. On here where I watch it, it says it's season 5, episode 33. This is what I'm saying. Like, Love After Lockup, they producers, I don't understand what's going on. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hey, Southern Belle. It just it was boring. It was boring. So, of course, every time we come up here, it's an A because, we definitely get it live and talk about these shows. But it wasn't, yes, Leo, it wasn't given. Okay, Elizabeth gives it a C, gives it a C. Hey, Shayla, yeah, we're back. I'm already in the kitchen. Child, Shayla always cooking. They need to call her Chef Shayla. Chef Shayla. She is always cooking. So a C, a D. Oh, oh yes, yeah. It definitely was nasty. It was nasty as hell. And that's another thing too. My face was all scrunched up. I was like, why do we need to know this shit? Why? Like, why do we need to know this? Hey, Alicia. Okay, so you guys give it a C, a C. Okay, all right. Well, then let's get into it. Let's get into it. And again, make sure you hit the like button. She said, don't say nothing, Chris. Late night cooker, never a hooker. You a mess. Okay, look, I don't mind late night cooking. I just can't eat late night. I think as I get older, acid reflux kicks in. But if you can cook late at night and eat late at night and not gain weight and not get any type of health issues, I'm all for it. Used to do it all the time in college, can't do it no more. Lady February, you gave it an A, or you just being a rebel? Did you really enjoy it? Did you really? Let me know. Yeah, Chef Shayla House for some good cooking. For Teeth gives it an F. Wait, okay. You know what? I have a feeling B minus. Okay. I feel like Teeth is about to cut up tonight. Yeah, we about to talk. We about to talk. Hey, Kismet. Hey, a C. Okay, a C. All right. Beautiful picture, by the way. Yep, these people are exciting. Hey, y'all. Oh my gosh. Yo, Joseph, I kid you not. I literally on this, what is this? Is it Philo? This app? I was just that Miss Cleo biopic just came up, or the documentary of hers just came up, and I was looking at it. I was like, I wonder if this documentary is interesting. It literally popped up when I was looking at all of my episodes for today. So I'm wondering, like, maybe we need to talk about that. Yes. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. All right, y'all. So let's get started. It's good. Okay. Are you? But there's a biopic and then there's a documentary. So I don't know which one. I'm assuming he's talking about a scripted, like a scripted type of movie. But I think there's a documentary on her too. But I'm gonna have to check it out. So let's get started. Teeth, what is going on? You okay? You must be talking about the show because I'm like, I can't call you right now. I'm thinking, like, what happened? Like, what is going on? All right. This boring ass couple. Child, I just can't. But I do love this picture of him because to me, this describes just his whole entire nerdy ass persona. Like, he's just a nerd cornball to me. But yeah, so this boring ass couple, I can't. They literally, the only thing that I remember from these people, this corny couple, is she has a horrible relationship with her mom. First of all, one thing that I can't deal with is the fact that she always moves when she talks. Oh my gosh, like I was just like, she makes me very nervous. Like she has that nervous energy that makes me want to be like, I can't be around her because she moved too much for me. But she talks about how she doesn't have a great relationship with her mom, and how, her mother didn't really want to be a mother, and how she will always be with her great grandmother or her grandma. And finally, in like her teenage years, they did not get along. But then when she finally went to her mom wanting help because she had her addiction issues, her mom went the government route, went to CPS, and got her kids taken away from her, and her mother has had her kids ever since. Now that is the version she is telling us. Okay, that's the version she is telling us about her mom. But the next part was the freaky tales part, and I was just like, yeah, no, I do not hear this. I do not want to see this. And literally, she's like, yeah, he's really good at going downtown. And I'm like, yeah, usually cornball nerds are usually good at that. Like that is probably their specialty, because usually they ain't got the ping to handle stuff. So yeah, okay. So what? She's like, yeah, we're about the raw dog. Protection is for kids. Y'all better not listen to her. Don't listen to her. And then they did the typical production moment where they want them to lay in a bed and make out and then throw a pillow at the camera type of thing. I was like, how many times are we going to see that? But that was pretty much the end of their asses. I don't even understand why they're on this show. I really don't. I really do not understand. I can't. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. They're boring. They are boring. Let me see what you guys are saying. The 40-year-old version. This man looks like a puppet. I don't see nothing. They're boring. I'm just like, this is so crazy. Now, this is the best guilty pleasure show ever. The movie and documentary comes back on tomorrow. Y'all got time. Her tweaking mouth. What's up, Michelle? That's here y'all go. Starting straight up early. A young Mr. Rogers. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Okay, so her mouth is weird. It goes sideways. And she has that nervous twitch. Like she doesn't know how to stop moving. Do y'all know these fools got caught stealing at Wally World? Who got caught stealing at Wally World? He was boring. He got busted for shoplifting. Oh my gosh. You know what? And then he probably ain't never really got caught, considering the fact that they would never think that he would steal. Her, on the other hand, that's different. Did you see they both got I did not see it, but oh my gosh. Now the question is, did he actually steal, or was she stealing, and because he was with her, he automatically got blamed? I would like to know. I would like to know. I don't know. Or it could be just, I don't know. TMI, this was a theme this episode. It seems everyone was trying to get banked. Yeah, it does. It does. You can't F with, you sure can't F with Walmart. Let me tell y'all something. One of my guilty pleasures when I do have YouTube time to watch YouTube outside of doing my own stuff is me watching those cop like camera where they be catching people at Walmart, or pulling people over, and how it goes left like really quickly. And they always have Walmart on those freaking cameras on the cop shows that they have on YouTube. They always have Walmart. I don't understand it. I imagine him like Ken Doll, just move, nothing there. Exactly. Oh my gosh. He got arrested. She got released. Oh, so that's his angle. His angle is to look like the cornball so he can do what he wants, I suppose. Allegedly, my opinion. Ah, interesting. She ran, he got arrested. They let her go. They were stealing gifts for her daughter's birthday. Oh my gosh. Ratchet. Think she didn't have enough in her bag to get arrested. I love watching. I do. That's a guilty pleasure of mine when I have time, Elizabeth. The quiet ain't he even just quiet. It's the cornball looking ones. It's the corn. He probably done did a lot of stuff and he just got caught. Hi, my sweet babies in the bushes. Hit the like button, please. Thank you, Nene. For real. Yeah, but they're just boring. And that was pretty much the only thing. And let's be clear, at this point, now that I know that story, they probably only wanted to get on this show so they can make money. Like, that's just it. But they're not bringing anything so far to this show. I do not care about them. So, yeah. What's up, Lansky? She turned him out. They have a video of the Walmart by my house. A couple was stealing and the police chased them through the parking lot and the girl ran back into the Walmart. What the hell? Who runs back into the Walmart? Like, there's no other way for you to escape. What's she gonna do? Hide in the bathroom? Oh my gosh. So anywho, let's move on from these fools. Child, we have Hope and the Demon Triangle. I'm telling you, I didn't even want to put more pictures of him up because he's creepy. Like creepy crawlers, creepy. Oh my gosh. So Demon Triangle says, they're driving in her big rig or whatever. And he's like, babe, kind of hot out here. And I know you want to do this camping trip, but I'm thinking now we just need to go back to your place. And she was like, so you don't want to go camping with me anymore? And he was like, it's hot. He was like, nah, man, well, let's go into an actual like home, an apartment. And she says his mother influenced him because he changed his mind. Like, if she's so easy to get influenced like that. And I'm just like, I don't know if he's influenced by his mama from that. You in Texas heat, girl. Like Texas heat. Ain't no way in hell I would want to stay in a freaking big rig either if you have an apartment that I can go to that has AC. Central AC at that. So she is truly trying to compete with his mama. It's a sad situation and you never, ever gonna win that battle. But that's what she wants to do. So then she takes him to the apartment and look, the apartment is nice. She definitely has a nice apartment. I was actually impressed. And I'm like, okay, go ahead, girl. Go ahead, Hope. She done bought his ass a sewing machine because I guess apparently he wants to be a designer. I don't know if he really knows how to sew, but maybe he learned in prison, but she bought him a sewing kit. And so at that point, he's like, look, I'm ready to have some freaky tales. And she's so insecure because she's talking about she done gained a lot of weight. And I'm like, why do y'all think that these men that just come straight out of prison care about your size? Do you think that they care? They don't care. And my whole thing is, why are you so self-conscious about your size when clearly you knew for years you were getting bigger and bigger? I'm confused. And you got to be careful in Dallas, especially Texas, period, because the food is damn good. All right. So, I mean, I can understand how she gained some weight because Texas ain't no joke. You got to make sure you either stay working out or something because that is a place where you can truly blow up. So at that point, they had a little freaky tales and she is crying after the freaky tales and talking about how she just hasn't been happy and she's happy now or whatever. And he's talking about how, well, this is the big thing with them. She gave him apparently money to get a tattoo. And I'm assuming this was in jail. I don't think she said outside, but she said she gave him $300 to get a tattoo. Now, would a jail tattoo cost $300? I'm confused. I don't know, but she said she gave him $300 to get a tattoo because she got a tattoo and he said he was going to get a tattoo with her. She got a tattoo with him, but he ended up taking the money and not getting the tattoo. He got a rose and that was it. And I said, well, damn. But it seemed to me that he was trying to pretty much say, look, you done messed up, so I done messed up, so we even. But she was like, I mean, why would you do that? Like, my friends already think that, you using me in the first place or whatever the case may be. He was like, babe, I done messed up. Like, it is what it is. You messed up, I messed up. And she was just like, whatever. And he was like, you got an attitude? And she was like, you can't tell me how to feel about the situation. And he was like, look, I'm about to go visit my mama before she leave. You're about to go visit your mom? You're about to go visit your mom? Like, what do you mean? Like, what if she wants to take you back to Vegas with her? And he was like, I'm not going back to Vegas with her. You are too much the mama is not your concern. Demon triangle is your concern. And clearly we know that even now because he's back in jail. So he can't act right worth a damn. So you spend all of that money for this fool to be back in jail. Isn't this like the second or third time he done been in jail since they've been together? Girl, bye. Thank you. Let that man go. Hope came off as very controlling this episode. Yeah, she too controlling when it comes to his mama. Like, you don't want him to have a relationship with his mom. But see, the problem is he seemed like the type to be talking shit about his mama to Hope. And that's why Hope got the courage to be the way that she is, because he was probably talking so much mess about his mama and how his mama wasn't there for him. Therefore, she feels like she can talk that mess. Shay, why these women fiending for the jail guys? He already locked back up to exactly those sexy criminals. He ain't sexy. That I don't care if you dealing with the sexiest man you think is sexy when it comes to the industry. The Shamar Moores, the Morris Chestnuts. Once you put that triangle on your forehead, it's over. A man is going to go work exactly. Boy, back in so much of uniforms and working on new tattoo ideas. Low self-esteem, Lansky. That fried pink hair screams, pick me. Not even the hair, the outfits too. Them outfits be doing a little bit too much. Everything is bigger in Texas. You know what? I'm done. She was working out the loads from trucking, but not the back arm. She probably don't have to unload, Lansky. She probably just driving to the location. They unload. Pinky wasn't that small. She dragged it. And sometimes not even that. They just want, I can't with y'all. I can't. Arthur was liking it. He liked it thick. Yeah, because it's more cushion for the pushing. That's why. Shoot, all they care is exactly. Say she let herself go. In Texas, that can happen. Was that really her place? It looked like it, but it could have been an Airbnb. I think she drives the what the hell? What month was it at the time? I don't know. Yeah, she has. Like, one thing about Texas, though, if I could only move to Texas, because let me tell y'all something. Hey, Jessica, I'm getting so tired of these damn taxes and stuff in California, but I can't leave California. But I wouldn't mind living in Texas. Like, I wouldn't. Now, I don't know where in Texas, because it's Texas is huge as hell. But they got nice apartments, they got nice houses, and they don't have no damn state tax. When he got out the truck, you could see the sweat on the back of his head. He wasn't lying, it was hot. Yeah. He was influenced by the sun, right? I was rooting for you, exactly. And this couple had a shootout with each other. I can't. Oh my gosh. Y'all hear what went on with Hope and Arthur? Well, I guess apparently that they had some type of shootout, I suppose. Arthur, here's 300 for that twinkle on my forehead. I tell you, child, toxic energy. It is. But the problem is with our governor and everything else, we can't afford to live in our home. That's the problem. We can't afford to live in California no more. They done turn this place. Don't get me started. I guess that's gonna have to be in one of my other political videos, but don't get me started about how they done turned California. Her dress was online on Shein for $11.79. Reminds me of Sideshow Bob. Thank you, Lansky. Hit the like button. Just be ready for the heat, Chris, if you ever decide to head down here. You know what? I'm used to it, because the times that I have been down south, I've been down south in the summer. And again, as long as I can go into my AC car to my AC home, I'm fine. But once I become wealthy, because I'm speaking it into existence, I'm definitely getting a home in Texas. I definitely am. Chris, look up Sharp Boy and Lava Girl. Hope with that pink Alicia hair look just like Lava Girl. Oh my gosh. My cousin moved from a lot of people from New York to Texas, California to Texas, Chicago to Texas, because Georgia is overdone at this point. So yeah, Texas or North Carolina, to be version of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I ain't leaving Cali, period. I know that's right. I mean, I love my hometown, but it's just damn ridiculous. Teeth, stop it. So yeah, so with that being said, she needs to get over her stuff and stop being so insecure and stop trying to compete with the mama, because you're gonna fail every single time, because the mama gonna always be there. It's only really hot in the summer in Dallas, not year round. See, the problem with Dallas though, y'all get everything. Y'all get rain, snow, tornadoes, hurricanes, heat. Yeah, but as far as especially like the black business world or like executive world, I know a lot of black people are moving down to the Dallas area. I have family in San Antonio, Kismet. They wanted me to move to San Antonio so bad, but it was so boring when I went. I was like, I'm not moving here. It's boring as hell. Property taxes, and taxes are really expensive. Yeah, yeah. No, tell Joseph to stop with Sharp Boy. Texas doesn't have income tax. They collect it all through property tax. That's true. Anyone in San Antonio, Kismet says she loved living in San Antonio, so maybe she no longer lives there. But yeah, I have family in San Antonio. Cheap place to live, but I just felt that it was boring. Like I would need to be in a bigger city. But moving on, good looking Chris. Good looking Chris will visit. Uh, I'm in Redondo Beach. It's 7:30 and 83 degrees right now. Yeah, okay. So you a Cali. Okay, Cali. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, even still, it's getting expensive out here and it's getting crazy out here. I have an uncle that's in San Antonio. He's on that stuff. Nene, on that note, listen, I'm telling you, y'all be cutting up. Y'all be cutting up. Let's move on. Ugh. The slut bucket of Eden, North Carolina. Let me be nice. I don't want to call her a slut bucket. Do I? Maybe I do. Anywho, so Miss Thing, is about to pick up her freaking man Joey. And she gets this cabin, and I'm sorry, I didn't like the cabin. It looked cheap as hell, but she loved it for whatever reason, and she is insecure. Another person talking about they're insecure about their bodies. She got a baby bod and stretch marks and everything else. And I'm like, you better love yourself and keep it moving. And if you don't love yourself, fix yourself. As simple as that. And so at that point, she claims that he has been known to date tasteless, slut bucket type of women who have addiction issues. And I'm thinking, well, ma'am, what does that say about you? If that's what he's known to date, what are you? Interesting. Okay. And that he's also always cheated on every woman he's been with. So that's the reason that she gets for putting a locator on his phone. Child, bye. She ends up going to the jail. And one thing I had to laugh about, and maybe, you know what I'm saying, but did y'all see them damn turkeys crossing the damn road? She went to the damn jail and you saw literally like 4 damn turkeys. I think that was 4 turkeys, literally one after the other across the damn parking lot. I said, where in the hell is she? Where they just got turkeys chilling in the damn parking lot at the jail. I said, what is going on here? So she ends up picking him up. He gets out. He explains his whole story about his life that I don't give a shit about. He ends up FaceTiming his family. It was really nothing to really talk about with them. We're going to see how this goes. But one of her main concerns is that he's possibly will start using again. That's everyone's concern, but you're the one who wanted to deal with him. So we'll see how this goes. You did see the turkeys. I said, what the hell? She is a tasteless woman. She was, right. If you got to do all that, why be with him? Exactly. White Nicole Byer. The cabin reminded me of those logs out of a box I played with as a kid. Oh my gosh. I'm going to start calling Kim Cousin Faith with her scandals. Thank you. Why did the turkeys cross the parking lot? It was his chickens. It was his chickens' day off. I saw them damn turkeys and I said, "What the hell is going on here?" I was like, "Did the production do this?" Because they wanted to make sure they took a picture of that or took a video of that. Never trust a man. Joey ain't all that. She goo over him. Well, I guess apparently in Eden, North Carolina, ain't that much to goo over. So I guess so. 2024 older Jezebel. His swag has left the building. Oh my God. Joey got hit for days. They both have mom bods. Right. But you so insecure. I can't, I don't get it. But yeah, other than that, there was really nothing to talk about. I was more intrigued by the turkeys in the parking lot. He got some hips on him. I gotta watch back and see. So on that note, we gonna move on from this boring ass couple. It wasn't that good of an episode, in my opinion, but let's move on. Oh, Jesus, her. LaTisha and Keith. So LaTisha is getting a body facial because she claims that her skin needs to be so soft and ready for her man. And I'm thinking, like, again, this man just got out of jail, but okay. But one thing I will say is, sidebar, she is in Idaho, or is she in Iowa? I think she's in Iowa. For whatever reason, she has definitely been showing us that there is a decent amount of Black people in Iowa, or maybe she just knows all of them. Because the girl who was doing her facial and stuff, or her body facial, I was like, is that a Black-owned business or what? Because I was just like, damn, like, or maybe she just knows all the Black people where she's at. Or maybe there's a decent Black population there. I definitely would like to know. But she's like, I'm getting my body ready for you. And she says, I'm thinking about inviting the family over, your mother, your father, brothers and sisters, so I can make the announcement that you're getting released soon. Then she talks about one of his specific sisters who doesn't like her. She doesn't like the fact that LaTisha spent $50K on a ring. She feels like apparently that Keith is too good for LaTisha. And I'm thinking, like, I think they're both in the same boat. It's just that one went to jail and the other one hasn't gone to jail. But apparently she done talked all of this mess, but she still gives an invite to everyone because she wants to get down to the nitty gritty on why this girl doesn't like her. Well, the father, which Keith looks just like his father. The father, hey, Miss T. The father is there. The mother is there. One of the sisters and a brother is there. But the sister, I guess, that has an issue with her does not show up. And so she's like, oh, she's a hater. She's just negative. She's bitter. Maybe she doesn't like you because she feels like the stuff that you've been allegedly into and been getting caught doing is going to get her brother back in prison. Maybe that's the case. Maybe she feels like, you know, he's already been in enough trouble and he doesn't need to get any more trouble, and being married to you may cause an issue. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Let me see. Yes, the father does look young. I heard he's still in jail present day. He is? Didn't he get released, or he didn't get released? I thought he got released. Iowa has 3 things: cornfields, cows, and M. I ain't gonna put it up there, but y'all know what the big M is that's taking down a lot of populations right now. LaTisha needs to make sure her oldest daughter's okay instead of beefing with the sister. You better preach. You better preach. Iowa is not on a vacation list. I know. I know it's not. But I tell you this much, at this point, I'm like, I'll start buying land and property anywhere at this point. We all may need to consider going into the middle of the US, like at this point. Hey, yes, Miss T. Okay, Iowa. She expects him to be a good father figure. Oh, you talking about Joey? Yeah, that ain't about to happen. That ain't about to happen. But let me see. The oldest daughter is not feeling any of this. She's not, and she don't care. And she don't care. LaTisha wig is flying away again. Is that a wig or a weave? I don't know, but that hair, like, I don't know if that's bad hair or she just hasn't washed it in a while or got it done. But yeah, she got to do better with that. Keith's daddy had that Big Daddy Kane high top fade. He thought he was still in the 80s. No. if she don't get that piece of hair laid down, I'm telling you, it was 2 pieces, like little roach antennas. It was 2 pieces up there. Yep, Joey, bad weave. Yeah, I think she weaved a blonde wig in 2 cornrows. It's a terrible weave. She probably does it herself. Remember last season she had that dream board. She was talking to a bunch of dudes and she was also seeing that duffel bag hottie. Now this dude. You talking about LaTisha? Dang, I don't even remember that last season. But then again, there was just times where I just completely ignored her because I couldn't even get into her story because every time she came on air, there was a scandal about her alleged fake business and scamming and stuff like that. And I'm like, damn, the show is really off of WeTV. Like her show is really off of WeTV. Her show and her scandal and her drama is what we've been hearing as far as the gossip in the news about her. That's more interesting than what she brings to the show. Yes. Okay, you say yes, but then Miss T said that wasn't LaTisha. Who was it then? Because I don't remember that story about LaTisha, but half of the time, y'all know by the time that freaking season is over, I don't be remembering most of this stuff. Like I don't. But yeah, so pretty much when they come over, she's talking about getting everyone situated. She gives the announcement that he's being released, and she comes out corny as hell with this freaking king crown. And I'm like, did production provide these props with these crowns? Too many damn people had crowns, and too many people talking about freaky tales this episode. But she comes out with the crown, but she tries to talk about the whole sister situation and trying to make amends. The family just kind of look like, yeah, you guys should definitely make amends, but she's not there to make amends. So she just needs to get over it. I just don't understand. Oh, okay. So that was Ty. Okay, so that was Ty. So that's why there's another couple that hasn't been in yet. Maybe they're gonna replace LaTisha and Keith. Maybe. Because we do have another couple, don't we? Because we haven't seen them yet. I don't understand why she's on this season if he's not getting released. I thought he was. And that crown looked like it came from Family Dollar. Mount Ty. That's right, it was Ty. Where's True's crown? That's why he left her. Oh, we're gonna talk about them. Too many kings that have done anything. Yeah, no, ain't no kings. Ain't even no princes up in that bad boy. Like that's what it all boils down to. But yeah, so that's what she talked about and how the sisters bitter, hate her, whatever. Next, don't give a shit. Let's talk about Zuzu and Troy. So Zuzu and Troy, of course, they're still outside complaining about the fact that why is he not out? He's been in there 7 years. He's done his time. He finally gets out, and come to find out, the reason why they took him is because they want to immediately take him to probation to get his ankle monitor, which a lot of times that happens. I'm a little confused as to why they wouldn't know that. A lot of the times they want you to get that immediately. So that's the reason why they got the ankle monitor. And let me tell you something. When he got out, baby, they was all screaming for him. Her parents are so supportive, more supportive than my parents would be. Let me just tell you that. Let me tell my parents, even at my old grown ass age, that I am married to a man who is incarcerated. And if you can come and help me get him out of prison, they would, especially my daddy. Hell no, I ain't going with you. You're going to ruin your damn life. You go ahead and get that ninja. Ruin your life. Don't bring him to my damn house. That would be my daddy, up and down. But her parents are so happy, like, oh, it's so sweet. Oh my gosh. Like, this is where it starts. And, it's only God, you, and him when it comes to your marriage. And I'm just like, okay, y'all are super supportive with your freaking daughter constantly messing up. But all right. So her parents and the brother leave and they get in the car. He's not an ugly guy. He's interesting though, and I think a lot of his interesting look to me is because he was so young going in. Because he was always just like giggling and kind of like putting his head on her shoulder. It's because he really hasn't experienced life and he's just so happy. But a lot of people had a lot to say about Troy, especially when we about to talk about some other stuff later on. But that's right, Miss T. Too many kings with no kingdoms. Exactly. True dome can't fit. Fine bleep Troy. Child, I can't believe she gave him. We gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. We are going to talk about that because I'm at this point, I'm concerned. I'm concerned. So they get in the car and he's the one who's driving. And I'm thinking like he been in there for 7 years. His driver's license still active. Like, what the hell are you doing? But for whatever reason, again, this is the Freaky Tales episode. She is so determined to see how big his peen is. And at the hotel, she lays it all out for him. But it's so funny because in the car, she was kissing his neck. And he was like, you probably smell better than I do. And I guess she kind of got a whiff of that jail smell. And she was like, yeah. So she took him to the hotel and she laid out the flowers and the I love yous and all of that stuff. He was like, oh, babe. And he was just so happy and blushing. And she trying to set the mood. And then all of a sudden she was like, baby, this is for you. I have a yoni steamer. I literally put all of the herbs in for you. So you can get all of that jail funk off of you. And the crazy part about it is he actually did it. He sat on that damn yoni steamer. He sat on it. Now, as we know, our body parts, us women have a vagine. And our vagine has internal parts. So it makes sense for us to be on a steamer because we need the steam to go in. The only place that the steam is going to go in for Troy is his booty hole. What is the steamer going to do for the peen? Troy, do you like your booty hole steamed? Do you like the moist? Because he actually got on it. And now I'm concerned. I'm concerned. Yeah, I'm concerned. I don't know any man if I gave him a yoni steamer and I say, get on the yoni steamer, he'll do it. He may be like, you better get the F up out of here with that nonsense. Yeah. He sat on it with his knees kind of buckled and literally kind of like sitting on it like he was a toddler trying to learn how to freaking, you know what I'm saying, like get, potty trained. I was concerned, y'all. I was concerned. I don't think he even realized how much he embarrassed his damn self on national TV. How did the steam feel in your booty hole, Troy? Inquiring minds would like to know. Actually, I don't want to know. I want to know why you did it. You have lost your damn mind. You've lost it. And he did it. So literally after that, she puts him in a nasty hotel bathtub. So I'm thinking, wait a minute, ma'am. You went from saying he needs to get his booty yoni steamed to going in a nasty hotel bathtub. Really? And he could barely fit in that bad boy. And then the most disgusting part of it, the way that she was kissing all on him and all of that stuff. Now, of course, we did not find out if she's pleased with the peen, but I was just disgusted about all of that. But baby, I had to pump the brakes and pause when he got on that freaking yoni steamer. I really did. I really did. Yeah, so that's where it goes off. And then of course she gave him all of the money bouquets and all of this other type of stuff, but I'll be damn. And her parents are into this shenanigans. Like I don't know. Maybe it's to keep her close. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see what you guys are saying. Jumped into I'm telling you, Joey's mama kept his driver's license current every 10 years. I holler. Steam balls don't mean. Oh my gosh, I cannot. Let me see what you guys are saying. Z and her brother are adopted. That's why they don't. I figured there was adoptions going on because literally, and again, adopted kids are still your kids. So I don't. They just all look different. They all look different. You know what I'm saying? Her mother is beautiful, by the way, but they all look different. But ain't nothing wrong. But I was like, she definitely just looks nothing like them. Like nothing like them. Her hair reminds me of the alien from Mars Attack. You know the damn what? I just cannot. Z and all the size talk was so weird to me. It is. It's very weird. Very, very weird. Daddy and Mama is looking for new members for that congregation. They love this camp, especially the daddy. He's so animated. I'll just be like, okay, all right. Her parents think he is just going to become a grown-up overnight. Exactly. And pay the bills. Exactly. They know she gonna be paying the bills. His nose was shaped like just like that fake. You know what? I cannot. Do you hear me? Right. I wanted to, but that's, oh my gosh, I cannot. It's a self-cleaning oven. That steamer is weird to me. Very, very, very weird. Well, you heard when he said he ain't been with a woman for 7 years. On that note, word means things. Yes, we've talked about this before when they say they ain't been with a woman, and it's like, okay. Yes, Elizabeth. He did so she wouldn't look stupid on TV. Too late. I tell you. Let me tell you something. Let a man I'm dealing with have no problem getting on a yoni steamer. I'm out. While you sitting on that yummy steamer, I'm gonna pack up my stuff and go. Don't nobody want them devil eggs. I want to know. And she was doing all that pain talk. I wanted to see it wet. Like seriously, all of that mess, and I'm like, we don't even know. Her green was a no for me. I cannot. Y'all crazy. Where was her son? Probably with one of her brothers or sisters or something, or at school or something. I was looking like whatever happened to a salt bath. Who used to be a stripper? She did. She used to be a stripper. Why am I shocked? Like past the kids don't sometimes be the biggest, baddest, worst kids ever. I am Pomeranian 2P version of Matt Barnes and Gloria G from Basketball Wives. Conehead. The parents probably are exhausted dealing with. Why you call her Zulu? Hold on. She called her Zulu. Oh my God, like Shaka Zulu. She said Zulu, and are happy someone is taking her off their hands. This was a hands off. That's Freaknik hair, 1995 Freaknik hair. Oh man, that was church lady hairdo in the early 90s. I can't with y'all. Oh my gosh, I can't with y'all. I cannot. King of the tub. Why are you doing your eyes like that, lady? February. What is going on? That green jumpsuit was a hot mess. I cannot. Oh, okay. So yeah. So with that being said, their nastiness went out. Gumby inspired jumpsuit. Yeah, that is kind of giving Gumby. Let's get to the last. Oh my gosh. Let's get to it. Whoo, Shonta and aka True, aka Lies, aka False. Get out of there. Sorry, you guys. I had to check one of my get over here. I had to check one of my dogs who's greedy as hell knowing the food is for the other dog, but he trying to be slick while I'm on live because he think I'm not going to say nothing to him. So he trying to eat the food. I tell you. But anyways, let's move on. True, aka false, aka lies. Okay, so we know from the last episode, she got up in the morning and said, he just gone. He just gone. We had freaky tales and everything else, and he just gone. He just gone. So he wasn't answering the phone. Phone was going to voicemail, no text messages, no nothing. True done end up going out with his sister. And he specifically said he doesn't feel like he has to tell Shonta that he was leaving. He ain't got to tell her shit. He ain't got to tell nobody anything. So the sister literally gives him this blinged out necklace, watch. And I'm like, there's no way in hell that shit is real. There's no way in hell that shit is real. That is my opinion. There's no way in the world that stuff is real. But he likes to be iced out, blinged out. Why does he need to be iced out, blinged out after 13 years being in prison? Why are we giving people who did something bad, haven't even proven that they're going to be legitimate in society? Why are you giving him this stuff? Like, why? So at that point, when they're at lunch, the sister's like, so what's up with you and Shonta? What do you think about Shonta? And he pretty much says, well, she's a homebody. And like, when I talk to her, she like doesn't look at me. She looks the other way. And I'm like, because she comes off very insecure. And I wouldn't be shocked if she has some type of social anxiety also, amongst other things. But then what else does he bring up? She got an attitude, okay? And then we end up seeing a clip of her. She's always in her phone. And when she's in her phone or whatever the case may be, it's like when he's talking to her, it's like that's her comfort zone of being in her phone. And he's asking her questions like, want to go to the casino? Or, you know what I'm saying? Well, you want to go to the mall? Wait, is the mall still open? And she's like, no, the mall is not open. And he was like, she responds to me with an attitude. She's probably responding that way because she ain't got no money. Okay, she's unemployed, and we all know that anywhere you guys go, just like the Freaky Tale store, it's gonna be on her dime. She's frustrated right now. She just want to go home, and y'all can have your freaking EBT snacks and call it a damn night. That's what it is. But of course, he's starting off with that attitude stuff because at the end of the day, remember, Troy ain't never been with no black girl. So he already setting up the motion about how, see, this is why I don't deal with black women, because he says pretty much, if we don't work out, it's on you. No, you already setting it up for what you plan on doing in the first place. So at that point, he's like, she a homebody. And the sister's like, well, what's wrong with that? Well, I knew she was a homebody, but I didn't know she was that much of a homebody. Sir, you had just got out the night before. So what do you mean she's a homebody? You haven't even seen her at home. Like, you guys haven't even had a chance to live together. So what are you talking about? You just setting it in motion to find a reason to leave her. Like, that's just what it is. When you find out the bank is dry, there's nothing there, you're gonna leave her. That's just what it is. So at that point, he ends up going back to the house, and she's like, where have you been? And he was like, I was with my sister. And she's annoyed, but of course her comfort zone is looking at her phone. And she was just like, where? He was like, what, you think I was out with another girl or whatever? He was like, I have been pretty much trapped for 13 years. If I wanted to sit up there and do what I wanted to do, and I wouldn't be tied down to you, I love you. It sounds like game to me. And he was like, I went shopping or whatever the case may be with my sister. And she was like, where your bags at? And he was like, oh, you don't believe me? You don't believe me? He was like, I'm going to call my sister right now. The sister claimed he done got some shoes. He got that jewelry that he had on and a hat. And she was like, where your bags at? Oh, it's in my sister's car. Now, again, why not keep them at her house? Because you don't plan to stay there, which is why last season when the mama was asking you, where do you plan to stay? He didn't want to really stay. I ain't going to be staying with her. Well, he actually kind of did imply that. he gonna keep everything at his sister's house because he already know what his escape plan is gonna be. All right. So at that point, let me see, y'all going in on this. Y'all are going in on this. I ain't even had a chance to look at the comments. But at that point, when they're talking, he was like, yeah, I love you. He was like, but you don't ever want to talk. Every time I try to talk to you and communicate, you don't say nothing or whatever. He was like, you too shy and boring. And she was like, he dissing me. And she was like, look, he was like, well, when I ask you questions, you always on your phone. We clearly know that she's awkward, and I would have to agree that she's controlling. And the thing is, what I'm starting to notice is that some of these women or men that we see on these shows, they're very socially awkward. They're homebodies. They don't like to go out. It's like, and I think that's why they go for these people in prison, because they can control the situation and they don't have to do anything because they know that person is in prison. So when they get out, they get really awkward. And that's definitely, in my opinion, what we're looking at when it comes to Shantae. And Miss Shantae said, if you don't answer the phone when I need you to answer the phone, I'm going to suspend your phone. And I said, well, damn. I said, well, you kind of proved his point on how controlling you are. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, you really control. And I was like, here we go. I was like, look, he may be right when she made that comment, but at the same time, I'm telling y'all, in my gut, I feel he about to be on some, this is why I don't deal with black women. You see, I was trying to deal with a black woman, and this is what happened. He gonna take it there. I have a feeling he gonna take it there, but she ends up taking him to his PO. And he's supposed to have his little PO meeting, and she lets him go in by himself. Hi, Nia, what's up? She lets him go in by himself, and then he comes back out, and she was like, so what happened? And he was like, she ain't there. And they keep telling me to just keep calling her, but I ain't about to call her. I'm not calling her. And she's like, okay, True. And she even said, I'm dealing with an idiot. And she was just like, True ain't serious about nothing. And I'm like, you just now finding this out? She's like, he ain't serious about nothing. He ain't trying to get his life prepared. Like, he needs to do these basic things so he can get his life in order. He ain't serious about anything. So then she tries to talk to him and it's like, you just so you don't take nothing seriously. You so nonchalant, or just everything is or whatever attitude. Like, she just pretty much tells him what he needs to hear. And he was like what? And she was like, everything. And then she was like, let me get out the car. And then she tells the producers, like, I need you to take the mic off of me. Like, she's pissed off. And I'm like, she makes the same face for every situation. When she's happy, she's sad, she mad. She makes the same facial expressions. Like, I don't know about Shantae, y'all. I feel like she need therapy more than she need this show. I really, really feel like she needs therapy more than, yeah, he sure did say that's our PO. Yeah, that's our PO. And my whole thing is, if you vet people properly, you would have known he wasn't serious. Like, when you got his own mama and his sister sitting up there kind of pretty much implying that he ain't shit, listen and take heed. And she even says he, clearly didn't have the right upbringing. So then what, you were pretty much about to be mama number two? If he didn't listen to his own mama, he ain't about to listen to you. You know what I'm saying? His own mama was tired of dealing with him. Hit the like button on the way in. What are you guys saying? Let me see. Oh my gosh, y'all went in on this one. I got to pull all the way up. Let me see. She's a homebody because of him at home, talking to him all night. I think she's a homebody before him. I think it was just easier for her to be with him because she was a homebody. We're not going to even excuse the fact that she did have that SA situation that she talked about the last season, but I think there's something deeper in her. She definitely feels, very uncomfortable. Like, she's not secure within herself. I don't see someone who's secure in herself at all. And she probably does things for a lot of people just so she can feel some type of validation in herself. She had me dying in this episode. Exactly. She ain't got it. She needs better communication. She does. She does, because she doesn't. She keeps everything in. And her phone is her comfort zone. So I definitely understand when he was saying, like, if you have a problem, speak to me about it. Tell me what's going on. Like, and you just won't speak. You just say you annoyed, or you don't say anything. You just stay on your phone. Like, she definitely seems like the type where I could see why people would easily run over her, because she gonna keep it inside anyway. She not gonna say anything. I ain't got it to give now. Leo looking for a new inmate. She looking for a new inmate. Exactly. So let me see. He doesn't love her. Ugh, look, haven't we learned this from all the other episodes or whatever they or seasons? Like that love word don't mean nothing to them. True ate 2 biggie bags from Wendy's in her face. I seen cousins with more chemistry. I'm telling you. They are still together. Saw them on a live last night. I'm sure they are. No, here's the thing. I ain't gonna say he ain't about to milk this situation as much as he possibly can. They getting paid off of this show. They getting paid off of this show. So, I mean, look, I definitely, but let's be clear. Let's even get into further when he was talking to the sister. After he left the actual lunch with his sister, he had the nerve to ask about his sister's friend. I think her name was something with a, what the hell was the damn sister's name? Was it, something? I think it was with a T also, but he asked about it. Tisha. Asked about Tisha. Tell my son, where Tisha at? I want to see Tisha. And Tisha apparently was sending him pictures when he was in prison. As soon as he got out of that freaking lunch, he was asking about another woman. So, yeah. So, but as far as them still being together, he still can benefit off of her. Why not? He can get money off of this. He ain't got no other skills besides him trying to make that imitation crab omelet that he made in freaking prison. So at the end of the day, he need to do something to make him some money. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah. So I wouldn't put it past him. But in my opinion, does he love her? No. But guess what? In my opinion, does she love herself? Hell no. That's why she gonna attract people that's gonna constantly use her, because she ain't got love in herself. GSP, he ain't got no money to buy her food. His sister bought that. One thing about broke ass ninjas, they gonna find somewhere to be other than exactly. Hey girl, True was gone all day, had breakfast with sister, an argument, lunch. I'm telling you, didn't even call her to say, do you want me to get you something to eat? Because he ain't got no money. He's cute, charming, basically. Shonta act like True mom or sister won't get him a phone. Right. True should move to his mom so they can continue talking on the phone all day. Exactly. While he do his thing. They are both scared to go into the PO office. I don't see how you can never meet somebody in person, then move them into your home. Exactly. He said exactly. True need to understand that he's not free yet. You got to report to your PO. Exactly. He don't care. He feel like he free. He can do what he want to do. That's exactly what he said. And I can understand her frustration as to why he's acting like a big kid, but you knew what you was dealing with. Like, it's no way he showed all of this maturity while he was in prison. You knew what you was dealing with. You knew what you was dealing with when you was burping his ass and spending all of this damn money on him. He ain't never did nothing for you. So what makes you think he was gonna, like, come on? Like, you paid to get played and laid. That's what it was. You paid for that. That's just what it is. True, probably when you see when Shonta was like, hell no, I'm not going in there, right? True probably has a secret phone already. I'm telling you, he's right. You are engaged to him and his PO. It's true. She got to deal with that nonsense. Mama sent him to jail. She knows exactly. She is a broke body that keeps you home. Too. Yeah, he didn't even bring her some food together for the check. Right. This is strictly business. Is she pregnant again? I know it was a fight and she lost it, but now who's pregnant? You talking about her? You talking about Shonta? Right. She don't. I work part-time in a man's prison. These men locked up 10 years want to be out and about, not sitting in the house. Right. Right. Because that's pretty much like a prison all over again. The sis friend pictures is probably why Shantae's pictures wouldn't get approved and was sent back to. I'm telling you, because didn't you see that flashback when he said that girl sent pictures and there was a flashback when she was questioning about her pictures being sent back and is he talking to someone? Yeah, exactly. True is free to get back in trouble. Right. Never been boring enough to do it. Right. He also did that from the start to establish if she will accept his behavior. It worked. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. OMG. Y'all gotta be lying to me. Hell to the nah. To the nah. Pregnant by true false lies? Pregnant? With what money? Mind you, she already got 3 kids and grandkids. So your grandkids is gonna be older than your child. You can still be shy and do stupid shit. You can still be shy and do stupid shit. Unbelievable. Does he even have a job? Well, exactly. Are they even married? That's what I'm saying. Not only why do they let these women let them dry fresh out, why are you letting them shoot up the club, aka take the soldiers inside of you? I guess if that's the best way I could say it. Why are you raw dogging? That I just don't understand it. It's to be expected. I don't understand why these women. I'm telling you, I cannot believe y'all. I cannot believe y'all just told me that. I am disappointed. I am disappointed, damn it. I understand she grown. She better have a whole nother job. He better have a job, but I wouldn't be shocked if she pregnant. She the one who got to work every single day. She got to get the health benefits. She done found her another job at a fast food restaurant being a manager. I don't put it past her while he's at home. It's the same thing. Same script, different cast. None of these men work. Exactly. Why all this raw? I'm telling you. Most likely they just don't get it. She was pregnant before and got jumped by some girls and she got really. So she got pregnant before from True, got jumped by some girls and got pregnant again. You talking about she was pregnant before by True? And who the hell is jumping her? For what? What they jump her for? What the hell is Shonta about? Why is somebody jumping you? Why ain't no, I'm telling you. I guess True said, yeah, I like snow bunnies, but won't be no Oreos in my cabinets. Then on top of that, she has a grandchild. I thought she had 2 grandchildren. I thought there was a multiple in that. I wonder if he stinks his junk too. These couples show and tell too much. She got jumped and lost the. Why is she grown? What is she getting jumped? Why is she getting jumped? Is she in some stuff that we don't know about? Did she get jumped because of True? Like how she get drunk? Like jump? Like who? You 30 something years old. What are you doing when you're someone wants to jump you? Like I'm confused. Yep, she was pregnant the first time by True and got that is first of all that's sad just in general that she lost a baby, but what are you doing to get jumped? Like, come on. Like, is this high school? Behind True's ass. Like, she'll have better luck steaming crabs. Guess it was another. Oh my gosh. Yo, I cannot. Shantae. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She barely could afford her life already with what was going on now. Now she about to bring another baby into this. Probably from another girl who True is seeing jump her, not jumped at your corporate job. I mean, is it really corporate? She works at a fast food restaurant, I think. And now I ain't throwing shades at fast food restaurants, but there's corporate offices for fast food restaurants and then the fast food restaurants. So we saw her in her last job, and she literally was telling people to get the bags and the food into the bags type of thing. These are True's chicks coming for I can't. She's like 35, 36. She's Shantae really has gotten her some major itch. Like I just to hear that you getting jumped. Yeah, she's 35. She's 35. Unbelievable. BB, my ass don't keep a man. Shantae knows better, aka the Taco Bell does. You know what? I can't with y'all. I can't with y'all. But with that being said, she pretty much wants him to grow up. And the episode goes off when it comes to them. I mean, I don't care how frustrated she gets. Clearly, she's willing to deal with him. I don't care how frustrated. Like, so that be my thing. Don't sit up there and try to say you're gonna turn somebody's phone off, or you done with them, or you dealing with an idiot when you know it's gonna have to take pretty much him leaving you alone and completely deserting you, period, for you to not deal with him. You're gonna deal with it. I hope they did not. Oh my god. Lady February. Oh my gosh. I can't. Oh my gosh. Having a baby with the baby. Pretty much. Because she's going to be taking care of both of them. I just can't. I hope this season picks up because it's a little dull. It is very dull right now. It is very dull. I'm telling you, we are more entertaining on these lives than the actual show. That's why you got a good amount of people listening in, even though they're not saying anything in the chat. They listening in because they know they gonna get some laughs and some jokes. And I appreciate y'all for coming in. Definitely hit the like button. Whew. Lady February almost took me out with that one. It just took me out. True knows just how to move her around the board all games. That may be why she has dentures. Jesus, I can't. Needs to learn to start bite. If she has dentures, if she bites, they may come out teeth. She like, come on. Come on. Those are not veneers. If you're saying they're dentures, they may come out. They may come out. Yes, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Exactly. Maybe. Shit, I cannot. They may keep them dentures in. That ain't gonna work, T. Okay, you know what? I can't. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I got some tea right here because y'all would literally have me coughing up a storm the way y'all going in. I'm telling you, Michelle. Oh my gosh, I cannot with them. I can't. They be going in. I tell you. I tell you. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Okay, y'all. I can't. I'm in tears my damn self. I'm in tears my damn self. Okay. With that being said, you guys, that was the episode. Yeah, that was the episode of Love After Lockup. That was the episode. So we will be back at it next week. Okay. We will be back at it. Definitely late night specials, because late night specials, we clearly don't care. We do the late night specials. Everybody is like crunk at this point. Probably done had a little bit of libations. I don't know, but y'all be cutting up in the evening. So we gonna keep it in the evening. So with that being said, I love y'all. Thank you guys so much for always supporting, because at the end of the day, there are so many channels you can go to, which you guys definitely always make sure to come in here and support. And I appreciate every last one of you. So with that being said, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on my next video. Toodles. Love y'all.